And welcome back everyone to a battle video. So it's been a long time since I've had a battle video to show. Plenty of reasons. I've been trying to focus on some other things for the channel, you know, week openings every weekend, the SAS series, but we've just been running into bad luck upon bad luck, and we are currently in the middle of a nightmare of a we're trying to upgrade our floors, basically, from tear out all the carpet and put down some hardwoods. And we've just been encountering problem after problem. So, as you can see, I had to skip nationals, I had to cancel another vacation, and I don't have an opening for you guys for this weekend. But I did have some battles that I recorded a while ago, and I thought they were some pretty good games. So, figured I'd dig these up, do a little audio for them, and for those of you that aren't at nationals and are, you know, missing it just as much as I am, I'm sure, I'll give you another battle to watch. I would highly recommend checking out the Twitch stream, though. Twitch.tv/Pokemon is the official Pokemon channel, and starting, I believe, at 9 o'clock tomorrow, they're going to be streaming Masters TCG, or have they finished Seniors yet? I forget, but streaming Nationals footage, so highly recommend it. Anyways, let's catch up with this game. So I am playing, I think this is just a straightforward version of Rayquaza. I think it's got a couple of, a heavy line of Raichu teched in for the mirror. And we are facing the, I think this is still a Trevenant Gengar deck, which actually had quite a showing at Nationals. Or I shouldn't say quite a showing, but was able to watch it on the Junior stream, which is really fun. And while he was able to get that turn 1 Wally and get the Trevenant set up to get the trainer lock on, he seems to be kind of struggling for an attacker. And while the trainer lock hurts, I really had a perfect starting hand to at least be able to get out some damage. Now, well, I say perfect hand, maybe not so perfect. Yeah, actually being unable to really play any Pokemon down on my bench, Emerald Break just does not do as much damage, so while I was still able to get the Rayquaza up, just does not look good. So I'm actually attaching to the Shaman, because I think I might actually have to attack with it. Now, oh, that Rayquaza's taken so much damage, and while I hate to Juniper all of this away, I really have no choice. If I want to stay in the game, I have to. So I Juniper, and we do have a few cards we can play with. Oh, I hate Shaman for only, what, 2? But there's no way I'm going to get that switch out of my hand, so I might as well see if I can play down any other Pokemon. I am able to get a Swablu down, which isn't really going to matter. I think this deck is just a 1-1 Altaria line, just to prevent, you know, from Manectrics and opposing Raichu. I go ahead and just take the knockout here, hoping that he doesn't have the DCE to knock it out, but at least I have some Pokemon on the bench if he does, and supporters in my hand. We see him via Seeker for the end. Now, he still has another Trevenant up, so I'm still under item lock. A Lysander will get me out. It kind of hurt that he played the Dimension Valley, but I do have another Skyfield in hand. This deck, or this version of Rayquaza, also ran Virizion and Grass Energy just so lasers wouldn't affect it. We have been playing around, honestly, the version I like the best is Metal Rayquaza. You don't run the Raichu, you just pretty much substitute in Bronzong lines, and it's really nice. Being able to stream Rayquaza's turn after turn, very useful. So we see a huge move here where he just takes out the Rayquaza, spreads some more damage on the bench, and I think I'm just going to have to, we're going to play the Skyfield. I'm playing the N, yeah, so I'm doing a lot. I'm playing the Egg for the extra bench space. I really didn't want to N it back into my deck. I really don't care about it as far as it being knocked out as a prize, and once he plays, if he plays another Dimension Valley, I can just throw it in the discard when I have to shrink my bench down. So, as you can see, this turn I pretty much just, yeah, I think we're just going to throw the Egg up as a substitute, and just, you know, he's just take an easy knockout. Or maybe, no, I end up going with the Shaman. Figured he could take some damage and still run away. As you can see, I started setting up the Rayquaza, and this is what I'm talking about. So he got rid of my Skyfield. And so I have to shrink my bench down anyway, so I might as well just take out that egg. And I took out the Shaman as well, just so it won't be an easy prize for him. Might have wanted to take out the Altaria, since that's kind of useless too, but again, you know, Shaman EX is low HP EX, so we really don't want him on the bench after he's done his job. Now, let's see. We see a Lysander. I'm guessing it's going to go for that Ray and try and start hitting it. Yep. All right. So this is interesting. Yeah, I'm trying to decide what my best option would really be. We can see him spread a little more damage, not really focusing on one thing at a time. We're definitely going to evolve into the Raichu in case this trainer lock though, it's just now I was able to get the knockout, but now I'm really hoping he does not have a Trevenant. I could really use another turn I should say, with some trainers. Did I have a turn with trainers? No, I haven't. Yeah, I saw the VS Seeker in my discard, but I think that was just off the Juniper. Alright, so we see a Colress on his side for 7. And unfortunately, that's probably not going to be good for me. I'm sure he's going to be able to get a Trevenant out with that. We see a Floatstone onto the back Phantom, and maybe not. If he had it, he probably would have evolved it by now, so... sorry for the background noise. It is the 4th of July, so we have some fireworks going on, and got some dogs cowering under my feet right now. Don't really know what's going on, poor things. And we's not able to get a Trevenant up, so this is great for us. I don't know where to start now. Probably the Battle Compressor. We do run 2 eggs, so we're going to get that out. And if we have the other Battle Compressor in here, we might as well toss it out, but it does not look like we do, so I'm just going to toss out the 1 egg. And, let's see, yeah, I think we're just going to propagate both eggs back in. Oh, we've got a lot of things that we need. It doesn't want to let me use propagate. There we go. I think we're going to computer search for the Spirit Link. And then Ultra Ball for the Big Ray. And it looks like I am all out of Spirit Link. I did have to discard 2 of them at the beginning, I believe, with that Juniper when I was under Trainer Lock. So I guess we're just going to go with the Big Ray for now. Let's see. Now, I mean, I can still take, I think I can, well, he's not, yeah, I forget what his second attack space damage is. I think I can still, well, there's a lot of ways I can do this. And I decide to go ahead and Lysander up the Gengar that doesn't have the damage on it. Rather than evolving right now, I'm just going to save it in my hand, and I do have the double Lysander, so I think next turn, will I have enough to do it then? Again, I can't remember what his second attack does, as far as the amount. No, the first attack is 10, but goes up to 60 if it's an EX. And we see a Mystery Energy attached, but he still does not have the Trevenant, so he does not retreat. He just leaves that Gengar active, thinking he could take another hit. And, don't really have... Got 2 DCE, 2 Spirit Link in there. Going for another Pokemon right now, yeah, I don't really necessarily want to go for another Pokemon because I don't have the Skyfield up for the bench space. So it looks like I'm just going to switch into the Raichu, which has a free retreat, in case, assuming he doesn't knock it out, and go ahead and just use this turn to get to the Mega Ray. And, I mean, he's got, what, 9 cards in hand? Kind of surprised that he isn't able to figure out something. So we see a Wally, so we're probably going to see the Trevenant come back out, and maybe a DCE attached. And oh, looks like he's running into some bad luck too. While it looks like one of my links is prized, And of course the trainer lock forcing me to Juniper at the beginning. Looks like, I'm assuming he runs a 4-4 Trevenant line. Looks like one of them is prized. So, bummer for him. I think he's curse dropping right now, or whatever it is, where you just place the damage counters. And, we're just gonna go ahead and retreat back to this Ray, and we've got more, and now we've got the Sky Field. Yeah, we don't want to use the Mega Turbo right now, because our actual Mega Ray is fine. He doesn't need anything. And, oh yeah, fireworks are really going on now. And we're just going to take the knockout, filling up our bench a little bit more. And we did hit the, okay, so we're looking really good now. He plays another Dimension Valley, which isn't really a big deal. Thinking maybe just get rid of that Altaria, and I'm not seeing lasers from him, but maybe just taking off that Shaman that has the damage off the bench, just so it's not an easy 2-prize target for him later on. Yeah, you can see I'm just kind of questioning whether to do that or get rid of another Shaman, or maybe that Virizion, since he's already got some damage on. But I do end up just going for the Altaria and the Shaman. Figure leave one on the field in case I do need to do a Sky Return. And we see a VS Seeker for an N. Now this N is big. If he can take the knockout here as well, oh, well, never mind. He N me into 2 supporters that either one will get me pretty much what I need. So, but if he were to end me into something dead and were to take the knockout on this turn, I might not be able to come back. Oh, and he leaves the Gengar active too. I really would have retreated him back to the Wobbuffet. Yeah, with 2 prizes left, that was a huge, huge mistake. Yeah, Mystery Energy gives him free retreat, so I don't see any reason why he wouldn't have retreated. Doing damage right now is, unless it's taking the knockout, yeah. I wouldn't, I Cold Wrist into the Lysander, so I could have had it on next turn, but had he promoted the Wobbuffet, I would not have been able to pull anything out on this turn. Now what am I doing? 3, 6, 9, 121. I'm doing 150 right now. Now I did not hit the, another Sky Field. I might have used, I think I've used 3 now, so either the 4th one's still in the deck or prized. So I was only able to hit him for just the 60 with I think it's Intensifying Burn. And then we'll take the next knockout next turn, assuming, well, we're going to see probably another N right here. Yep, to get that Lysander out of my hand. He does not like those big hands. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to really get my hand down any faster, but oh, this looks good. So there's the 4th Sky Field, the Ultra Ball, and I do have 2 eggs in the discard ready to propagate to get any Pokemon that I need. So that would mean that I'm, well, the 150 would be enough. And there's the Lysander for a game, so, yeah, I thought this was a pretty good match. I like seeing Gengar Trevenant out, just because as a deck you really don't see, and I was really happy to see it in Junior's top 8, even though it didn't quite make it all the way. But hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be doing more openings and everything as soon as we get these floors done. It took me forever just to dig the camera back out. This has been a nightmare going on for 2 weeks now, and I'm just happy that I had some other videos already scheduled to go up, so I wasn't completely screwed over, but I might actually post a video of it because we might actually be suing, so might be kind of interesting to share with the rest of the world as far as how terrible Lowe's and Aaron's flooring are. But anyways, hope everyone enjoyed, and stay tuned for more.